So I'm here, Birmingham, to just acknowledge that I didn't have UAB making it out of the first round. So the question now is, where do we go from here? Do we accept an economy where just a few people do really, really well? Or are we going to keep building an economy that generates opportunity for everybody who's willing to work? And what I believe is that America does best when the middle class does better. And when ordinary folks who maybe were born into poverty are able to climb their way into the middle class. That's good for everybody. The economy grows best, not from the top down, but from the bottom up and from the middle out. And I want to bring down the cost of community college to zero. Two years of community college should be as free and universal as high school is today. If we've got the best trained workforce in the world, then businesses will come to Alabama, they'll come to Birmingham, they'll come to America, and we will succeed. So that was the good news. The bad news is the Republicans in Congress unveiled their budget. And it represents the opposite of middle-class economics, because it would hand out new tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires, let taxes go up for students and working families, because it would eliminate their tax credits on a variety of things. It would cut investments in education to the lowest level since the year 2000. It would double the number of Americans without health insurance. And so you look at it and you say, well, what are you trying to solve with this budget? They say the reason they wanted this budget is because we got to do this to eliminate deficits and debt. Now, keep in mind, the deficit's come down by 2/3 since I've been president. It's come down by 2/3. So, and the budget I put forward would continue to keep deficits low. In Alabama, this new tax cut they're proposing, I got to laugh because it would average $2 million per person in tax cuts, and it would apply to less than 50 people per year here in Alabama. So 50 people would get an average tax breaks of $2 million. Not 50,000 people, 50. 50. Ollie was talking about this in a very personal way. I want to just break this down for folks. Every year, millions of Americans take out these payday loans. Here in Alabama, there are 4 times as many payday lending stores as there are McDonald's. Think about that, because there are a lot of McDonald's. There are 4 times as many payday loan operations here in Alabama as there are McDonald's. Now, what they'll say, the folks who run these things, in theory, what they'll say is these loans help you deal with a one-time expense. So your car breaks down, you got to get to work, you go there, cash your check real quick, or get a quick loan, and then that's the end of it. In reality, most payday loans aren't taken out for one-time expenses. They're taken out to pay for previous loans. 7 years later, I still believe there is nothing we cannot do if we decide it is time. We're all in this together, Alabama. We've been through some tough times together, but we're coming back together. If we decide this is our time, then together we're going to write the next great chapter in this country's history. We're going to do it not just because I came to town, but because of the wonderful people in this town who are already making it happen. Thank you, Alabama. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.